What's up, DMarker1125? This is Devil Laser, and this is my first video response to you. And this is going to be regarding your 2 questions. And before I go on to your 2 questions, I want to say I hope all goes well with your attempt to try to get the YouTube community, the wrestling community. Just help it, just by helping it. I hope that goes well. And also, I hope that your what is it? I forgot what it is. Lucha Lounge. I hope that also goes well. So, without further ado, here's my answers to your questions. Now, your first question is, what factors would I like to see to make a great 5-star match? Now, the first one I would have to say would be, like, the wrestlers need to have stamina or, like, athleticism, because that just makes the match entertaining. Because wrestlers who just are all dull in their matches and they just, like, say, just throw a few punches, put a few kicks in there, that's really nothing. I mean, if you do stuff like what Jeff Hardy does, or like RVD, AJ Styles, all these really athletic people, you got a lot of fan attention from that one. And also, stamina is a very helpful thing, because if you just got wrestlers all tired out after maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes of a match, 20 minutes is too late, but 10 minutes after 5 minutes of a match, then that's pretty much boring and that's unappealing to the fans. And they just know that wrestler is not going to do very well in the company. So yeah, next one is storyline. You really do need a good storyline, because storylines do add to the match in ways that just wrestling without a storyline can't. Basically, let's just pull a storyline out of the hat. Austin and The Rock. Remember how their storyline was just phenomenal? How, like, Austin was always just beating up. Austin and Vince McMahon, they had a little storyline going, and Austin despised McMahon, and The Rock came in on Vince McMahon's side, and then they fought, and they had great matches. And then the end of it all, when Austin finally beat Rock for the title, he basically Vince McMahon screwed The Rock, and Austin was with Vince McMahon, which nobody ever thought would happen. And this all accumulated at WrestleMania 17, which was just phenomenal, and oh man, I was just going crazy. So yeah, that's another factor. Now, my final factor would be wrestlers need to have passion for what they do, or they need to wrestle because they like to, not just for the money. Because, if you just have wrestlers, you know what? In fact, for any job, if you do the job that you do because you want to do it, you'll be better at it. If you just do it for the money, you're probably not going to be good. You might be semi-good, but you won't be as good as you can be. So, yeah, better, if you know you can do well in wrestling, or if you want to wrestle, then your matches will be better. Okay, so that answers your first question. Now, your second question is, what aspects would I like to see for a good superstar? Now, my first aspect would have to be, the wrestler has to be interactive with the fans. Now, I know that some wrestlers out there, wow, are trying to be interactive because they have like a MySpace or a Facebook, and that's all well and good, because I myself want to interact with people, such as like Matt Hardy, Ashley, stuff like that. And that's a great start for a wrestler, because it'll just gain more attention to you. The next thing would be, or next aspect would be, I don't want that wrestler to talk crap about other people. I mean, even if he's better than them, I just don't want him running his mouth, or I don't want his ego getting in the way of his career, because sometimes that can get people angry at you, namely Triple H. So, people like him, that's why people really don't like him, because he has a huge ego, and the fact that he's sleeping with the boss's daughter ain't really helping stuff. So, let's just, yeah. So those were my answers to your questions. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you comment on the video, and for the rest of my subscribers and viewers, I see you guys next time.